It's also that I think that the world at large is looks for virality everywhere. I think that there's actual programs, because you need to fill these social media pages and just this content everywhere with something. And so there's actually people actively looking for things to make an issue out of as well. So as before that you could actually say something and it would be, people would be like, oh, that's a pretty offensive joke or something like that. They seem to be like, well, by and large, that's fine. But now we live in a world where you're watching this talk live and you're taping it and you're taping it on your phone and everything like that. If somebody puts it out there and people are like, oh good, this is the next issue of the day. I'll give you an example that I made. I made this song called Burqa Woman once, and it was a parody of this song Pretty Woman. So it was like, and it was just meant to be fun. It was kind of, the idea behind the video was actually kind of like, how do you look at a woman in a burqa, and do you look at her as a woman, or are you not supposed to look at it? So kind of just like a funny thing. I don't think it was actually very serious at all and kind of prodded too deeply into it, which it could have. So it kind of went like, Burqa woman in your black sheet, Burqa woman with your sexy feet, Burqa woman. So, you know, my love for you, it grows every time I see your toes, you know. So it kind of went like that, and it was a fun song, and it went viral, you know, and the thing is, that's kind of one of the first times in my life went viral. Back then, even because we hardly had the internet, it started getting thousands of views a day. And I was like, oh my God. And it got 10,000 views, and I was so happy. And then I read the comments underneath it, and I realized it got 10,000 views, and they also wanted to hit me 10,000 times. You know, that's kind of what happened, you know? And then, and people were calling me up, and they made it into an issue. They made it into this, people kind of, on one side were saying that he's making fun of people in the burqa, and people on the other side were saying that back off, and you know, see, we were right, burqas are wrong. So people had kind of taken it up as their issue and kind of run with it. And so as comedians, we're always kind of now worried about, can we do that and how do we do it? And also, to get on stage, to make money, we need to do this live in front of people. We can't just put it out there and get away with it. We need to be on stage doing this every time. So I remember that the video made it so far that it got all the way to England. And so my friend called me up from London and said, hey, you're on the BBC in London. I'm like, yeah, I'm probably on a shortwave in Kabul right now as well, you know? This is what the state of the world is. Yeah. So that's it. I know there's another question up there. Yes?
You said about the respect. You were talking about the respect for the comedian. You have a lot of respect, because my estimate is that on the 2 other sessions going on, you have got 3 times more people here. So don't be discouraged and continue, and you are doing a fantastic
Thank you so much, sir.
I came here.
Thank you so much, sir. But they're just early for Sheri Rahman. It's not really for us. Oh, thank you. Give him a round of applause. Thank you, sir.